And go live. Oh, maybe I do want to go. Ryan, talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
How do we sell this film, BJ?
We're going to make it. We're going to be famous. No penis.
Hey, everybody. I have hijacked BJ's Live, and it's me now, Ryan McDonald, the filmmaker. Ask me any questions you want about BJ, and I was full disclosure. Let's see. Lord Emperor says, how big is the cucumber? It's shorter than a tuna can, but a little bit thicker.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm back.
Oh, there
he is. Everyone, listen to your girlfriend. She's, your significant other is always right. Here, I can scoot this over so we can get a little more centralized with your.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone. BJ Wimpy, actor here with director Ryan McDonald. As you all who've been following along know, we're making a movie. And so yeah, we're just on here talking about that today, doing a live. Oh, we probably should have printed off our backers for this week, but we didn't.
Yes. I know some of them off the top of my head, but yeah.
Okay. Do you see Adam's donation?
Yes.
Oh my word!
Yes.
Right. I sent him a personal message. I'm like, dude, like thank you. All right. Hey, it's Papa Palpatine. How's it going? Yeah, Papa Palpatine here with Ryan.
Somebody asked if we prefer eggnog over beer. I'm going to go with beer on that one. So,
I'm not much of a beer drinker.
Okay.
If we want to look at the backers, we're not doing it right now. We can talk for a bit. Yeah. But yeah, so we're just here, every week during the campaign. Right now, our campaign for Left 4 Dead, our movie, is live on Indiegogo. Please, we would love your support in any way. Go to Indiegogo.com right now, search Left 4 Dead feature film, and just put it out there. And
so any donation can help us in any way. So I think our first perk is about $15, but even if you have $2 to give, please do, especially during the live. Let us know.
We'll do a personal shout out right now.
Yeah, for everybody who joins in live. We have probably the one that everybody seems to really enjoy is the name in the film credits perk. And it comes with also a digital copy of the movie, digital copy of the screenplay, special thanks shout out. And when we say the name in the credits, so kind of give everybody some context here. One of our producers, Brandy Lee McDonald, she crowdfunded a film that's in Europe and also made it to Cannes as well and up for distribution list. So when we say your name in the credits, it's like our last short film, Convicts and Chocolates, we've been in Pennsylvania, Utah. I went to Hollywood a month ago with that short film. So it will be seen, and your contribution will be
noted. Will be out there. Yeah. Someone said Left 4 Dead is one of my favorite games. That's cool, but Thor, this is completely different than the game. Going to be still extremely intense, extremely good, but very different from the video game. Actually, when we first picked the title for the film, we did not know about the video game. Like, I knew of it, but I did not even think about it when we made this.
I'm aware that I didn't come up with the phrase Left 4 Dead.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't. But knowing the story, it's hard to kind of like think of another title in a sense. So,
see, when does filming begin?
Very soon.
Yeah, we're actually in the process of figuring out. It's going to be this summer. Yeah. So in the coming months, is when we're filming.
Today, actually, we're going to leave here and go look at some locations. to film at. So it's coming up very soon. It's gonna be probably July when we start shooting this. So
yeah, excited for it though. It's gonna be great. If anyone's in here, please feel free to share the live. Go to Indiegogo.com right now and donate. And like I said, let us know. We'll shout you out right now.
Yeah.
Would love that. It's Owen said, "Sup, palps? How's it going, Owen?" Does anyone have any questions about making a film?
Yeah.
Like, as an actor, I've made several. As a director and actor, he's done several short films, feature films. Let us know. Would love to try and answer any questions. If you have any specific questions about the project, we'll do what we can. So yeah, we're just here to have our morning coffee and just chit chat about films. Because yeah, we're excited about it. Like Ryan said, we're leaving today. After this, we're gonna go and do some location scouting around town. I think it'll be great. Sonia says, "It's me, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Yesterday, me, mother Sherry, and my sister Sophia and Lola, we finally got to see the live-action Disney's Lilo and Stitch. That's great. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you take inspiration from other zombie franchises, Ryan?"
So the short answer is no, but it's largely because this isn't a zombie movie. It is a post-apocalyptic Western, but even when I say that, I want everybody to kind of dispel what you already think of when you think of like independent post-apocalyptic movies. This isn't a sense that we're not trying to make a movie. We're going to make a movie. And having studied independent films, like this is not going to have the same texture or textile as a film that's cheaply done. So I didn't movies that I looked at: No Country for Old Men, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, Apocalypto by Mel Gibson. Well, I think that's pretty much the gist of it off the top of my head.
So yeah, short answer, no zombies, no inspiration from zombies. It's like when we submitted our LDS Film Festival faux trailer titled "Lights Out 2 Recharged." That's cool, Thor.
That's awesome.
Chucky Wanna Play. Hi, I'm Chucky Wanna Play. Says hello. Before the actual filming of Lights Out happened, that's fine. Yeah, we did Convicts and Chocolate, and it's called Convicts and Chocolate Part Thrice. You know, it's just makes it just a little funny. Like, wait, what? I'm curious about how the world building will be. Post-apocalypse, no zombies, no nuke war, etc. Okay, yeah.
So there's another thought that I have, which is if the less is better. So if I was to explain the reason for the fallout, it's already been done 100 times before by someone better. So it's less about like why it all happened and more just this is the world that we live in. And so it's not really trying to discover what's going on. And then the other part of it is it like I recently watched the latest Planet of the Apes movie, and I'm a big fan of Planet of the Apes. But one of the problems is that the apes are constantly for 2.5 hours asking like what happened, what was the world before? Well, we as the audience know already the answer, so it really there's no mystery to it because we already know the answer. So it's less about why the fallout happened and more just like we're in this world and here we go. And now we have this problem, which is being hunted.
Yeah. So I like that. Like even like reading the script as an actor, like the motivation for what happened in the world, it's one of those, it's like, do we need to know that? No, because I'm living it anyway. Yeah. And so something happened. The film never really explains it. Something happened in the world that civilization has fallen apart. And we're just doing what we got to do. Yeah. Hope you have a good stream, boys. Thank you, Standout Steel. Yeah. And may the force be with you.
To maybe help further example. So like in No Country for Old Men, if you really think about it, like nowhere in the film do they tell you by title what year it is that the movie is set in. The only clue is that at one point Javier Bardem has a quarter that he gives to a gas station attendant, and the quarter says 1986, and he's like, that quarter has traveled for 22 years or whatever to get to this point. So that being said, like there's really not a time setting for the film. We're just in that world. This is what it is now.
Wolverine. Are you saying I'm Wolverine or he's Wolverine? I can see it either way.
Together.
If we had a love child, it would be Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, I'm also the star of Transformers 5 and 6.
Will there ever be another Terrifier? I have no idea. I'm not involved in the Terrifier franchise at all. I hear it's good. I've actually never seen it. Hello, guys. Love Darth Sidious. Thank you. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Actually, after this project, after Left 4 Dead, we have an idea for a Palpatine project, a Darth Sidious project. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. You got added on Fortnite? Yes, I did. We are the guy from Fortnite. Sonia, the live-action Lilo and Stitch, it was incredible. I'm happy they changed to stay true to the original Disney classic, give some new characters. That's great. I've heard mixed reviews on the Disney's new live action Lilo and Stitch. So yeah. As an actor, I'm excited for this new one. Like not this new one, this new film that we're working on. It's going to be so much fun to film. Like as an actor, I'm looking forward to sinking my teeth into it and doing what I can. To bring the Drifter to life and like experience what he's experiencing. I'm really excited. Why can't Hollywood make anything original? Does everything have to be a reboot? That's why we're making our own movie.
Yeah, that's probably what's important about the movie that we're making is that it's not already stuck inside of a franchise. It's not a fan film. Not that I have anything against making them, but like it doesn't have an IP to it in a sense. So it is a completely original idea, and that's one of the benefits actually of being outside of Hollywood. Being an independent filmmaker for 20 years, there's a lot of times we're trying to get into Hollywood, and actually at this point, it's actually better if we're not, because there's nobody to tell us how the script's going to work. There's nobody to stop us from making the movie the way we want to make it. And I actually had a conversation last Monday with a guy who was a producer, and his entire concept was like, is it episodic? Can it be sold to Netflix? Like, what's the demographic? And I'm like, dude, I just want to make a kick-ass movie. Like, I wasn't thinking about all that. So
figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. So if you're looking for original content, this project.
Yeah. So please, you can go to Indiegogo right now. Help us make a movie that's not a reboot, that's not a continuation of an IP, that's not anything else. It's its own original kick-ass movie.
I'm gonna miss Mount Fort. Guess what? I actually went to Mount Fort. So
did you really?
Yeah. I went to 6th grade there.
That's crazy. That's funny. I'm gonna miss Mount Fort too for the summer. I'll be back next year. Will there be wacky sort of content, for example, the Fallout formula? Nope. Very different from Fallout. The only thing that would connect it to Fallout is that it's post-apocalyptic, but nothing else would be related.
We've got 49 followers. We're looking for number 50.
Oh, we have
Indiegogo.
on Indiegogo right now. We have 49 backers.
Yeah.
49 backers. You could be number 50, which is awesome. If y'all want to jump in and be number 50,
yeah. And you just have to donate $2.
You can donate $1 if that's what you need. Book of Eli style, a little bit.
Yes.
A little bit Book of Eli style. Yeah. Like this. Again, Book of Eli didn't necessarily explain why the world fell apart. It just fell apart. Yeah. And so, kind of like that. Very good example, Thor. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we're excited for that. And like location scouting today, we got some places up in Eden we're going to look at, some places out in Weber County. I know, Ryan, our dream is to go shoot at some like major movie locations.
Yeah. A lot of stuff in so I've been reading a book that came out a couple years ago. It's called When Hollywood Came to Utah, and it celebrates 100 years of cinema in Utah. And so there's Kanab is a big location. So I'm just earmarking these other spots of that's a really cool creek area. It's gonna be a little bit of hiking involved, but what my hope is BJ and I, and then and Brad, we take the camera and we go hunt down these locations and shoot in them. If anybody's a fan of the Mandalorian, Werner Herzog, I don't remember what character he played. He was the guy who basically commissioned
the Mandalorian
to go find Baby Yoda. But he has a whole masterclass series on shooting with 2 people. So I think that's partially what we're gonna do.
Sounds exciting. There's some great ghost towns in Utah. There are.
Yes.
And we've actually talked about a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone asked if we're shooting on the Salt Flats. Maybe. It's entirely possible.
Yeah. I'm not sure. There's as far as like saturation of film in Utah, a lot of people seem to go out to the Salt Flats, so I'm a little hesitant to go out that way because it just seems like a simple go-to. But there's like the Perry Hotel area. Again, a lot of stuff in Kanab. Really, I'd love to go where they saw where some of the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid comments are.
So cool.
The rocks where like Paul Newman and Rob Redford like sat on. That's where I want BJ at.
We're sitting in that same rock.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. You talk about The Mandalorian. I've already finished season 1. It's pretty amazing. It is. It's very, very well written, very well shot. Yeah, Werner Herzog. Is that his name?
Werner
Herzog.
I mean, if he's on the live and has a problem,
sorry
I'm
if
happy.
we're pronouncing your name wrong. But yeah, no, like I like the idea of just your actor, your cameraman, go shoot.
Yeah,
go do whatever you got to do. Especially because this movie focuses mostly on my character.
Yeah,
and there are a lot of scenes where it's just me, and so it'd be easy just to go and shoot with just me and Ryan and Brad. Go out into the wilderness, go out to, like you said, a creek or the Salt Flats if we decide to, the rock that they're in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and actually just shoot and do that. Yeah.
Ghost Town, Southern Utah. Yeah, please. If you know the coordinates, like send it our way.
Grafton, I think, is the name. Cool. Would you want to be a Mandalorian for a job? I mean, like as an actor? Yes. Heck yes. Cast me as anything in Star Wars. I will gladly be in anything in Star Wars. I have a Mando costume, that I'm almost done with. That'd be fun. If we could shoot in one location, Ryan, here in Utah, what would it be? Like the absolute dream spot. What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking, Mission Impossible 2. He's at the top of that rock. I thought he could get there. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can, but if you'll set the tripod up and record yourself.
Okay, I'll work on it.
No, I've never and I've lived in Utah almost my entire life. And I've never been to Monument Valley. And I feel like it just to have that shot. I've drawn sketches of it over the years. For some reason, I've never been there. So to go there and then also shoot there and be like, okay, that's where John Wayne was, and that's where John Ford, who shot the movie, was. I think that's my thing. So dress up as Ghostbusters for the next video. Okay,
you should dress up as Ghostbuster for the next video. I mean, okay, we could do some Ghostbuster stuff, but right now we're talking about Left 4 Dead.
We're ready to believe you.
We are ready to believe you. I don't know if you guys saw that. We had a little pitch video where we recreated their commercial. It's like, do you want to be a film producer? Like, we are ready to make a movie with you. And we are ready to make a movie with each and every one of you. One thing that Ryan talked about, which I kind of love, is you could get a copy of the script, and every day that we're out filming, we're going to be posting on the Left 4 Dead Instagram page and saying, hey, today we're in this location and we are shooting these pages. So you can go and like read those pages and know what we're doing that day. Which I think is kind of fun. Yeah. Like, especially like being involved with us making the movie. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, we're inviting you to be involved with us during this filmmaking movie. This is a community experience.
Yes.
But we'll endure the heat and the pressure, and you guys just enjoy.
Yeah, you can sit in the comfort of your home and read the script and go, oh, okay, BJ's rolling around in the dirt today. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh, BJ's going to lose a finger today. Oh, nice. Spoiler warning, I guess.
No, I was thinking about that. I was like, the injury count on your characters, it's a missing finger, shot in the back, arrow in the side.
Ooh.
A tooth pulled out. Grenade dodge, snake bite, stabbing. It's in there.
So yeah, like it's a struggle for my character to keep going. But I think, oh man, that's gonna be fun. I was even like, the other day I was thinking about like, okay, we're gonna have to get like 5 of the same costume.
Yeah,
to have at different levels of distress as they get blood and torn and worked up. It's gonna be fun. Oh, so yeah. So the whole premise. Tell us the premise, Ryan. Like, what's the premise of the film?
Yeah, so we live in a world where that's been completely abandoned. There's no law, there's no society, and we follow BJ as a character who is trying to survive the wilderness of that world. But then one day, out in the far distance, he realizes that he's being tracked. He's being hunted by another person, and that hunting will continue. And no matter where he goes, left or right, it's still following him and it's pursuing him. And eventually it will clash into a magnificent climax of fistfights, gunpowder, grit, and dirt. So that's pretty much the premise.
Yeah, I like it. Mariah says, "Hey BJ, hello." You can say hi to Ryan too. He's here. Have you guys seen the Grunt Slingers series? I have not.
I have not, no, but I will look at it. Thank you.
Yeah, always looking for inspiration or just new things to watch. It's always great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I saw it was a video the other day. It was talking about like when dealing with bullet wounds on your own.
Okay.
And someone said, you know what? I mean, it was a video about what they used to do. Is you had this bullet wound. It hurts. It's bleeding. The best way to get rid of it and to get back in the action is to dump gunpowder on it, light the gunpowder on fire so it just sears everything, stops the bleeding, hurts like heck for a few seconds, but then you can get back into the fight pretty quick. Yeah. So I'm like, oh man, do we need to do that?
That's in the script.
Is it in the script?
Yeah, when the finger
gets
right.
Shut off, it is in the script.
When the finger gets shut off,
burns it,
cuts open a shotgun shell and puts it on there.
I forgot.
It's really from Rambo 3.
It is from Rambo 3.
Yeah, but you know, art begets art. So
art begets art. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. That'll be fun.
No worries. I'm not upset. But thank you.
Spoilers, LOL. Sorry about that. That's all right. The biggest spoiler is at the end where I'm excited. Yes. Like when I was reading the script, I didn't see the end coming, even though Ryan had told me the end. Like that was like how he pitched it. But like I was into like just reading the script, like, yeah. And then I turned the page and I'm like, what? And so even though I knew the ending when I was in it reading it, it had left my mind. So it was fun. You'll see some great locations in Utah. I shot one scene at the abandoned mine. That was fun. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. BJ, you should cosplay as Cad Bane. Okay. I feel like I'm too thick for Cad Bane. He's a very tall, thin character. And I'm just an average, stocky Joe. So I don't know. I can do a pretty good Cad Bane impression, though. So that's fun. Cad Bane is from Star Wars, if you didn't know.
I kind of assumed.
Yeah.
You just know your crowd sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Know your audience. Know your audience.
I've watched the films. I was more of a Star Trek person. So
I love Star Trek too. Ryan, you could cosplay as him.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to see the live action Lilo and Stitch? Probably not. Just not for me. I loved the original, and I'm happy to watch the original. So yeah. But everyone that's watching, please go to Indiegogo.com right now. Search Left 4 Dead feature film. You could be our 50th backer.
Yeah.
We would love if any one of you was our 50th backer. We'd give you a big shout out. Yeah. Any amount helps. And also, like, we know that sometimes finances can be tight. We get it. If you just share our campaign on your personal socials, let other people know we're making a film and we're looking for backers. We would love to have you on board in any capacity.
Yeah.
We would love to have our first international backer. That's true.
We've had one.
And we had an from your film friend.
Yeah,
what was their name? I forgot.
Caroline. Yes.
We'd love to have our second international backer.
From somewhere else other than London.
Yeah, we'd love to.
If you're outside of London.
It'd be cool to have a map and like put pins all over the world where we got donations from. That'd be fun. It's like I have so many friends in Australia and Europe and Japan.
Oh, we do have Australia, Mark.
Oh yeah, Mark. That is our second. Mark Kenobi friend. He's from. Right. We'd love to have our third international backer.
Yes.
Ignore me.
I'll never ignore you.
If you are in Canada, Ireland,
Mexico, South America, anywhere. That'd be really cool. Like, I love that we can say, "Oh yeah, we have international backers all over
Yes.
the world." Mm. Mm-hmm.
Which,
How? Oh, go ahead.
no. Well, which really goes to show that, like, I mean, we're already planning on running the festival market, and we've had a lot of success doing that in the past. Like I said, I just came back from LA, following a film in a film festival. And we're actually, so our Convicts and Chocolate, by the way, with the last short film that we put together, is going to be featured in Salt Lake at the Fear No Film Festival. We're also a finalist in the Zepstone.
Are we really?
Festival. Yeah,
I had no idea.
We'll be playing at the Capitol Theater.
That's awesome.
In August. So
that's cool.
So with already having international backers, as you understand, then like this movie's going to go global. It's going to be worldwide. So
it is. Yeah, we're going to share this all over. Enter into as many film festivals as we possibly can. I know a dream. Ryan talked about Sundance. It's last year in Utah. Is this coming year, 2026?
Yep.
And we would love to submit and have it in the final Utah Sundance Film Festival. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's why we have to shoot this movie this summer, is because the deadline for Sundance is going to be their final deadline, I believe, is the end of September. So we have a quick turnaround. So that's why we're location scouting today. And as soon as our campaign ends, we're off to the races.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't our first time making a movie. We've been down this road before, and we've been on tight deadlines before, and we always find a way.
We do. Yeah. I mean, one thing, like Ryan and I, like I said, we work together. We have a little bit of shorthand. So, running and gunning, shooting a ton of scenes in one day, like we're good at it. Yeah. Like our goal, our record was it 90 shots in a day that we did?
Yeah. So I call it run, gun, and fun. And if you've seen
Remy
3 Sith and a Baby, which is on BJ's channel, it's a shot-for-shot remake of the Three Men and a Baby, but now with Sith Lords. And yeah, we had about 96 shots that day, and about 12 hours or so.
Mm-hmm. A long day, but a great day.
Yeah, but it especially lately with going through our campaign, every day is like Cloud9 for me. Like this is like I haven't been happier in so long. Like when we're making movies, it is stressful, but man, it's so rewarding at the end of it all. And then also the outcome is further rewarding. There was Robert Rodriguez, a recent interview I listened to. Like he talked about how like when you're actually making the movie, it's almost like exercise. Like it's really painful and it sucks, but the outcome is like so much more rewarding.
It really is.
You have this film that just goes on forever.
Let's see. I'm a fellow Utah. I'm in West Valley. That's awesome. Sweet. That's great. And someone said your movie poster reminds me of Red Dead Redemption. So cool. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it has maybe some elements of that, just like the Western aspect, kind of. Yeah. And just a man out there making his way in the world. Yeah, I'm excited. Little Frost, I'm guessing it's your birthday on June 8th. Happy birthday. Yes, Mariah, the force is strong with us.
Thanks, some people.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to? Here, hand me the computer. I'll pull up.
I haven't even turned it on yet.
It's okay. Hand it to me and I'll pull it up, or you can pull it up. And yeah, we're gonna pull up our campaign, look at it right now, and thank some people from our second week of backers. Hello, Ava Emily. How are you? If anyone wants to jump on right now, Indiegogo.com, you too can be a backer, and we'll thank you right now on this live. A little later today, we'll make our official thank you video for all of our week 2 backers. And yeah, we're excited. I'm good. How are you? We're great. We're talking about movies. Yes. It's awesome. So yeah, we're very good. Thank you.
Taking a second.
It's okay. Do what you gotta do.
Let's see. Was I already on the page?
Just pulling up the Indiegogo right now so we can look at our backers for week 2 and thank everyone. Anyone have any questions about the campaign, like what you need to do to help support? Oh, Ava Emily, thank you so much for the gift. if anyone wants to gift us here, whatever money we make, I'll throw towards the campaign. But I appreciate the gifts here. I would love it if you would jump over to Indiegogo and whatever money you would spend here in the live, go put in the Indiegogo campaign. But thank you very much. Was that Ava Emily? Thank you very much for the gift. Tommy says, you sold me a fast pass. Tommy, the school year's expired, bro. No more fast passes for you. In fact, next school year, I am adamant I am never giving you a fast pass. The Pagan Prophet says, Bejota, te amo, hermano. Thank you, the Pagan Prophet. Te amo también. Gracias. Ahora, yo quiero usted va a Indiegogo.com y darle un poco de dinero para nuestra película, porque va a ser muy bueno. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. My translation was spot on. Perfect.
Thank you.
So that's from True Lies. There's a moment where Arnold Schwarzenegger is speaking in Arabic, and it says the caption that comes up says perfect Arabic.
Perfect Arabic.
Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Yes. Opening up, taking a second. It's taking a second.
It's not moving anywhere, so I don't know. We might.
Mine, I have it open.
Sure.
We're gonna grab it and look at it.
Yeah, it's just not moving, so
That's okay. Things happen. What does WSG mean, Luigi? I know what LFG means.
I don't know what WSG.
No idea. All right. What's going on? Nothing. We are talking about our feature film, Left 4 Dead. Let's see. Our last one last week was Loretta and Tim, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's thank a couple people. We have Stars and FX Management. I believe that's our friend Caroline, right? That would be Michelle from Stars and FX Management here in Utah. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Yes.
If any of you pop on right now and donate, we'll read your name out loud here on the live. Let's see. Next one.
Caroline Spence. Thank you, James and Caroline, for your contribution to the movie. Always a pleasure. I met them at another film festival. It was in San Diego. It was a film festival that was geared around making movies on smartphones, and they had made a movie on an Android phone at the time. They are, though they donated, are exhausted from their trip to the Cannes Film Festival, where their last movie just was there and was being optioned for purchase. So it's a movie that my wife contributed to through their Indiegogo. And again, that's the power of what you can do here with Indiegogo, is help us get to the Cannes Film Festival, to Sundance, things like that. So,
and we're gonna be at so many festivals around the world. So wherever you are, hopefully you will be able to get into a film festival near you. Let's see. Next one is Kyle Baugh. Kyle Baugh is one of my friends from theater. He was my double for when I played Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast. And thank you so much for jumping on, Kyle. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. Okay.
Joe Childs. Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having us.
He was at a producer credit. So way to go.
Yes, our film producer credit. So one of our newest producers, Joe Childs.
Yeah,
thank you.
Caroline
so
was a producer as well.
Oh, sorry, Caroline. Yes, you are a producer on our film. Thank you so much.
Let's see. Reed Thompson. Thank you, Reed, so much for jumping in, supporting the film. We really appreciate that. We're excited to make this movie, and every time I see a donation, no matter the level, like I get, oh my gosh, we got one more backer. Yes, they believe in us. They support us. This is going to be great. So Reed, thank you.
Steve Condrick, thank you so much. So Steve and his wife Izzy, they have the Untidy Venus artwork that we find here in Utah. They're always at a market, and they've also run a podcast as well. I believe it's called the Things I Learned from Movies. I've been on it twice. I should know the name. I've been on. If you go to Spotify, type in Ryan McDonald, and you'll find it pop up. I've had the pleasure of being on two of their podcasts before, but also they do local art here in Utah, and it's really good artwork. Actually, they were actually contributed to the Ogden Big Lebowski Festival we held last year. So thank you for your support. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's see. Next we have Kaylee King. Kaylee, thank you so much for supporting us. We appreciate that. You're awesome. Okay.
Melissa Palmero.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Melissa. I know you personally. I should know how to say your last name. So Melissa and I have known each other right before I started college in about 2007. Melissa and her daughter, she was a roommate with me in our apartment, and so they saw me just as I was starting to go to college and saying, "Hey, I want to be a filmmaker. I'm going to go to film school." And she has since then she's moved on to live in Hawaii for years now. She's in Boston and has her own amazing TikTok as well. And but thank you so much. It was fun to see your contribution and know that just how long we've known each other. So I appreciate it.
I agree. See, Rich Clark. Thank you so much for jumping up.
Yes, Rich used to be my boss at the company that I worked for. So I appreciate it. We used to jack a lot about movies. So less production and more of just movie talking. So
which is what it's about, right? Oh, I'm working on a movie too. Funny how we both ended up doing that. Excited to see what you're working on. Thank you, the Pagan Prophet. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, that's one thing I love about the film community. Like, we're all out here creating, like doing what we love, and it's great. And a rising tide lifts all ships. Yep. So let's all support each other, make these movies, make Hollywood see us and recognize that we're making amazing stuff without them.
Yeah.
So all right. Our next person is Corey Sharman, I want to say. Corey Sharman, thank you so much for your donation. You're going to be in an IMDb special thanks credit, so that's awesome. Thank you very much for your donation and believing in the film.
Yes.
Okay.
April Shamberg, thank you so much for your contribution to our film. Really appreciate that. She's so she bought in for the hot sauce, the Left 4 Dead limited edition hot sauce.
That he makes himself.
It's habanero, fermented habanero and ginger. It's a new flavor I've never tried. I've never put it out to market. But April uplifts the arts in Ogden quite a bit, and we really appreciate your contribution.
Yeah, thank you, April. So, all right, next is Ryan Bullock or Bullock. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but Ryan Bullock, thank you so much for your contribution, my friend. Guys, like I said, every time, no matter what it is, every time someone donates, it's a thrill. No matter what level, it's a thrill. So thank you. Okay.
Kim Capard, thank you so much. She comes in at the funding producer credit level. An amazing contribution. Thank you so much. We have worked together on a couple of different short films, and she was also seen with BJ in our short film that we did called Ancient Evil Moon's Blood, which is available on the New Ogden Cinema YouTube channel. And then I've worked with her recently, about a year ago, on a video game series that a friend of mine, Madison Easley, is working on. And so Kim's a fantastic actress and very dedicated. When we were shooting Moon's Blood, her babysitter dropped out. And there's a lot of times where people will just be like, well, then I have to drop out. But no, she came right along, and we made the movie anyways. It was shot overnight. So appreciate your dedication, and I look forward to working with you soon.
The Pagan Prophet says, I wish I could help contribute right now. Where else are you streaming this? So to answer your first question, you can support us right now by going to the Indiegogo.com page, searching Left 4 Dead feature film. If you can't contribute financially, we understand. Please share the Indiegogo so it gets out there and more people can see it and have the opportunity. Pagan Prophet would like that. Where else are we streaming right now? We're also streaming on my TikTok, Ryan's TikTok, and on Instagram. So you can go check out those too if you want. All right, our next contributor is Jennifer Van Dyke.
Yes. So
Steve Stone's
yeah.
girlfriend,
So not to spoil, but she did ask that I provide the hot sauce to Steve. So, but Jennifer Van Dyke, thank you for your contribution, and her partner Steve Stones he also did artwork for the Ogden Lebowski Festival years ago. His artwork is seen all throughout Ogden, Utah.
So good too, so fun.
Yeah, and different murals and other things. He has one of his most famous ones is like it's Jesus but with a cigarette in his mouth. It's hilarious. And great artwork, and so I appreciate their contribution and their support.
Can we get a That's What Sheev Said posting involving prequel trilogy dialogue? Sure. I'll add it to my list of things to do next time I'm in makeup. All right, let's see. And
Donate $75. You can get Sheev Said.
right?
Yeah.
One of the perks, let's see, who's that? That was Craig. One of the perks for the film is a personal video from Emperor Palpatine. You can ask me to do just about anything as Emperor Palpatine. Birthday wish, wedding announcement, anniversary, a personal video doing That's What Sheev Said. So there you go. So that's one of the perks for our Indiegogo film. And our last contributor so far, number 49, you can be number 50.
Mm-hmm.
But number 49 is our friend Adam Richie. Welcome as
Our
a
new
film
producer.
producer. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Adam. I met Adam through my girlfriend, but he's a fellow nerd, art enthusiast, volunteer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
That man volunteers and helps with everything around the Ogden area. He's great. And he jumped onto the film producer credit. We really, really appreciate that, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Adam.
you, buddy.
Woo!
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, and Daniel made the joke yesterday, like she was gonna message him like Adam, you don't have to buy a part in the show.
Yeah, you're already in the show.
You're like, we're gonna put you in this anyway.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one of our river people, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so right now, like I said, 49 backers, but you could be number 50. You could jump on right now and be number 50 here. I'm gonna refresh and see if there's a number 50.
Open up a new tab. Go to Indiegogo.com. Search Left 4 Dead feature film. Feature film. Left 4 Dead.
Okay, still 49.
Okay, pumping in. $1, $2.
Anything helps.
Yes.
And
If you get it in before the end of the day, we'll make it into our next video.
yes, if you get it in before the end of today, later today, Ryan and I will film our official thank you video for all these people again.
Yes.
Where we'll thank them in a video that we posted on my page, on Ryan, the New Ogden Cinema page. And we would love for you to be part of this. We would love to have you as a backer. One thing I love about Indiegogo is it's a community as well. Like, we're making this film together.
Yes.
Like, Ryan and I could go shoot this all by ourselves and it'd be awesome, I'm sure. But with you, it makes it even better. Ryan, you just got a lightning bolt.
Oh, I don't know what
J-Law.
the lightning bolt means, but thank you. Oh yeah, J-Law, what's up, dude?
Who's that?
He plays for he plays rock music all throughout Ogden, and his band came and played at Brewski's last year for the after party at the Ogden Lebowski Festival. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Where are you? Oh, I already answered that question. This is Christopher BTW. Oh, Christopher, thank you. Hi, man. How's it going? Christopher. Are we doing that again this year?
So, only recently have we done the contracts for the Ogden Lebowski Festival, which will be our 11th year.
Whoop, whoop.
And we are working on where is the after party going to be and how that's going to shape out. So, but you guys are certainly, you're the top of the list. I just need to find the venue first and then see how we can get you guys there. But would love to have you. They do. So the Big Lebowski, there's a lot of Creedence Clearwater Revival music in it, and those guys are like, they have plenty of other music, but they also do
Covers.
Covers.
That's cool.
The Creedence, so it's like a whole night of Creedence. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for the chili peppers and the lightning bolts.
Yes, thank you.
All right, let me see. Did we get a number 50? I'm just refreshing, just checking it out. No, not yet. Nope, not yet. Still 49, guys.
We got a couple hours to do it.
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But I think this has been a pretty good live so far. I'd say we wrap it up. Thank you to all of our contributors this past week. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone from our week 1 contributions as well. Ryan, what's our, like, do the pitch real quick before we end the now. Yep, pitch for the movie. Send them where they got to go donate.
Yeah, so for anybody who's looking for original content that is shot outside of Hollywood, where there's no oversight or any kind of suits like telling us how we're going to make this movie, and anytime that you're making a movie, you should always think about, if you're going to do a genre film, how do you twist that genre and make it original and fresh? We're not. So in a sense, it's like I'm not chasing a genre like a hockey puck where it's like I go where the puck is at. We're going where the puck's going to be. So this is a genre film, yes, but in a different way. We're not trying to replicate another movie. We're trying to create a whole nother type of genre film.
I like that.
And at the end of this, like it could reshape how you see revenge films or Western films or post-apocalyptic films. And that's the goal there. But it is about it's in a world where there's no law, no society, and there's nothing to stop you from being hunted. And PJ is out there in that world, and one day he realizes he's being tracked and he's being hunted, and there's only one way to stop it, and that's to go head to head.
Conflict. Let's see. Cass Marie, thank you so much for the finger heart. But you can go donate to our feature film.
Thank you, J-Law. Appreciate it.
Right now. Right. Oh, I'm donating today. You could be our number 50, J-Law.
Yeah.
Our 50th.
Yes. So if you go to Indiegogo.com, pull up Left 4 Dead feature film, you'll find us there. We have a lot of amazing perks, including special thanks shout outs, hot sauce that we're selling as well. It comes with digital copy, a copy of the screenplay, so you can follow along as we make the movie. And let's see, Palpatine, Senator Palpatine shout outs. There's also producer credits as well that so your name could be featured in that as a producer. Today, after this, we are heading off to go shoot. Sorry, we're going to look at locations. We need to find locations for some of there's the gas station scene that we're looking at. There's some riverside moments and things like that, and then just through the woods as your character runs through the woods being shot at the entire time.
Yeah, we're us and the rest of our producing team. We're very excited for this film.
Yeah.
We would love to have you on board as contributor number 50 or above.
Yes.
So go to Indiegogo.com right now, search the Left 4 Dead feature film, and you can be a contributor, and we would love to make a movie with you. Thanks to everyone who jumped on the live. Thank you to our backers, and we're excited to go and get the ball rolling even more on this movie. So thank you very much, everyone. And we'll see y'all later.
We'll see ya.
All right, let's start ending. Bye. End now.
I don't know how to end.
Right there in the corner.
Okay.
And now. Thank you so much, everyone. You made 1 cent.
Oh, cool. I've never made a cent. Oh.